I think.
So I can reveal the game now, or we're still waiting?
Yeah, let's go ahead and reveal the game.
The game is Perfect Weapon for PlayStation. Not to be confused with several movies called The Perfect Weapon. This was instead a game released on the PlayStation and well as the PC, if I recall correctly.
PlayStation and the PC, what a combination.
Yeah, like other fantastic PlayStation and PC games like Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah. Only the best. Only the best. What's your favorite PlayStation game?
My favorite PlayStation game? Probably Saga Frontier. So, the marketing for this in Electronic Gaming Monthly was, quote, Tekken 2 meets Resident Evil.
Okay, say that one more time.
The marketing for this game was Tekken 2 meets Resident Evil.
Okay, Tekken 2 meets Resident Evil. Yeah, I can tell with the kicking. I guess. Honestly, I know nothing about Tekken. I've never played a Tekken game. Are they good? Are they worth playing?
Tekken games? Yeah, they're very solid 3D fighters.
Okay.
I mean, back in the day, the only real competition was Virtua Fighter, and then we had things like Bloody Roar, and Tekken has done a great job maintaining momentum, and especially recent entries have done a really strong job in getting people to getting lots of guest characters and keeping interest in fighting games strong.
Okay. Cool. I do think that I need to play more fighting games at some point. I'm not necessarily great at fighting games, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm terrible at them.
Oh, well, okay. Then you versus me. Out back.
Bro, I'm a better masher than you are.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, well, that's not gonna be good then.
Just point blank, I'm a better masher than you.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm just working on getting everything captured and put in now. To make sure that we have the stream going. Now, what are the general rules for this match? Are we doing things traditional? We've got an hour, I believe. Anything weird that people should expect?
The game controls like Resident Evil. I'll read the back arguments of. I'll read the back quotes. Once the race gets started. But needless to say, they were very, very cherry-picked. The goal is for the players to make as much progress as possible. And this is a 3D game with exploration in quotation marks.
Uh-oh.
So they'll eventually find the right way because there's a map that tells them where they haven't gone yet.
Okay.
And they can rely on that.
This is a little bit scary then.
Well, this wasn't my first choice. They vetoed that.
How nice of them, you know?
One example of how good this game is the players have been commenting while watching the demo play that it is game overed several times.
Wait, the demo games, is the demo supposed to? Like a lot of demos do.
So, but it does because the demo, because the speculation according to the players is there's a fixed set of input commands for the demo, but the enemy spawn is completely randomized each time, and so you often see the player character just kind of wailing away at nothing.
Oh,
which should be a very good sign of how well this game is going to go for everyone.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, all of the players here have done pretty good so far. How many points did they get in their first match?
5.
So they essentially need to take first or second place in order to move on from this match to the third round. Those who don't are going to be eliminated, which honestly, it happens to everybody except for one person. Everybody gets eliminated. That's how life is.
So far, according to our track record, that one person has been different enough times that it's not a foregone conclusion at all.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea how things are going to go. And, considering that the person who we're all just sort of talking about all sneakily, if that's a word.
I was referring to all of our champions we've had, because Dragon Dark, NPC, and Andy have all had their losses in matches.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not over. So there's a chance that any of them can be eliminated.
Yeah, honestly, you never know until the end.
Especially as we have GMs pulling out more and more esoteric things. Sorry, what you were saying?
Oh, no, it's all good. I'm starting to get close to getting everything ready. I have no idea why my brain just decided it doesn't want to work today. It's probably because I've spent so much time playing Final Fantasy IV. Lost my brain. But that's okay.
Brain is a terrible thing to waste. Which is why we upcode it.
I was gonna say, don't throw it in the trash. Mom's gonna get angry. Don't throw your brain in the trash, everybody. That's my professional recommendation to you today. As professional as possible,
I mean, you're about as professional as I am. You're also an adjunct.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm an adjunct.
And all of your disparaging comments about adjuncts, I heard them.
They're true.
That may be so, but you should leave some secrets behind the curtain.
What, some secrets about how you should never be an adjunct?
Yes, exactly.
No, that should not be a secret. Everybody should know, don't be an adjunct.
Fair enough.
You'll get adjunctivitis.
Inflammation of what's next to you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I just want to get us going as soon as I can. I hear some audio. It doesn't sound like a game, but it sounds like audio. Oh my gosh. And this is not going to do any favors. I've got a headache after that run, let me tell you. But
yeah, I believe it.
We're going to keep going, though. Thank you, by the way, everybody who shared their love, who subscribed. We're getting really close to those new emotes, as soon as we hit 300. So if you get somewhat close, that's freaking awesome. And if not, well, whatever. We've got our Ku5ogrande match going on in just a few minutes. Oh, wow. Apparently I'm a trained professional.
I mean, do you argue with this?
Sure.
Okay.
I argue with it. Yeah.
All right. I'm not making the argument here, so whoever in chat wants to argue that you are indeed a trained professional can go for it. Lots of sore comments. This looks like the kind of game that I immediately have to go play right now.
Okay, I am doing the countdown right now, which means everybody, if you have any Resident Evil sprites or cats, I guess.
Cats, martial artists, agents, aliens, you just really anything that screams PlayStation to someone is worth going and putting emotes of.
Spam right now. Por favor. Yeah, there we go. And I am going to do my best to do commentary despite my brain just not functioning right now.
It's okay, this game doesn't either, so you're on the same track.
What the crap? Okay.
I do hope everyone enjoys the fact that the loading bar bounces back and forth. Also, I demanded everyone watch the first cutscene.
Aha! Is this the cutscene, the boxing one?
Yes.
Yeah, I like boxing.
I think it's more MMA than boxing, but...
I don't know, I just saw punches.
I'm pretty sure that move was not legal in boxing.
Did Blade... I don't think Bladeworks Master actually started the game quite yet. Oh, maybe it's just really behind? Okay, sure. I'm starting the timer right now. Interesting.
No way.
So,
No way.
the description of this game, as the summary of the plot is, quote, an Earth Defense Force top agent and martial arts world champion named Blake Hunter is knocked out after winning a match and taken away to an alien environment. Now, all alone, Blake explores his surroundings, fighting for his life and trying to find answers.
No way.
Thank you, people shouting for EDF. So, first of all, this game, as stated, has tank controls. Second, as you may notice, it's very, very hard to hit things.
Why does this look familiar?
I don't know.
Same. I'm very concerned.
So their goal is to go and kill enough enemies to collect little yellow orbs that they can activate the transporter at the end of the level.
Aha!
And there are random pickups that will help. Also, because they're on a frozen planet, their life is constantly draining.
No, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Why? Why do you have to do that, developers? Like, not for the first level at the very least.
I mean, this game is only 5 levels long. So, sure. Okay, so linking the back to chat. Whoops, that's not gonna work.
Oh, I think actually, yeah. People are pointing out this is the same engine as The Crow. And
yes, it is. It's also the same studio.
I'm a little bit familiar with that one, you know.
So the back of the game, Mathman7 asks, are these supposed to be canines or felines? The answer is yes.
It's one of those.
They have the ability to save. I haven't told them how. I believe it has to do with pausing and then hitting buttons, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah, honestly, PlayStation was reasonably good when it came to save systems. You know, occasionally you'll back out of a menu when you didn't want to, but otherwise, it's mostly going to be fine.
I figure if no one's figured out how to save by the 20-minute mark, I'll tell them how, because just having to restart the first few scenes sucks. Anyway, so the back of the box proclaims, the ultimate battle is the one you fight alone. Quote, I have reviewed over 1,000 games and have never seen anything like Perfect Weapon. Lawrence Neves, Senior Editor, GamePro. Perfect Weapon may very well end up as one of the most unique and exciting products to hit the PlayStation this year. Greg Off, Editor-in-Chief, PS Extreme.
Greg Off? Yo, I need you to Greg off right now. Oh, I love it.
Alien attackers can gang up on you using first and only behavioral artificial intelligence. Take on 20 merciless alien species with over 100 martial arts moves. Explore over 1,300 rendered environments across 5 hostile worlds. Camera angles move as fast as you do. Survival lies cloaked in deception.
Like, all of these compliments are just explanations of the basic mechanics.
I mean, those are just them trying to hype up their game, but yes, the fact that the camera moves as fast as you do, I think, says everything you need to know about the game.
Yeah, I think you're about right on that. Just about.
So sorry, continue.
I was just making dog sounds.
Okay. I mean, you will get very used to the dying noise. Very, very used to it.
Uh-huh.
So the camera moves whenever it feels like moving, which is always fun.
No way.
No way.
So controls are all of the face buttons, the triangle, square, X, and O, all are different types of attacks. You have one set of commands when you are in fight mode, which activates when you are near an enemy, and one set of commands when you're not near fight mode. You also have a jump and a crouch, which are R1 and L1. Additionally, anytime you can't move somewhere, our protagonist will loudly proclaim "no way," so you're going to have to get really used to that.
I really enjoy the moving around. Can you fall off of these ice platforms, by the way?
As far as I've seen, no.
Oh, good.
No way.
No way. No way can you fall off. This music is too good. By the way, if people are wondering, this is the same company, Gray Matter Incorporated, that made one of our favorite games, Technocop.
That is a PG Dobor asks, "Is that a death?" And the answer is yes, that's a death and a game over.
Oh, no. So there's only one life?
Yeah.
What
It's again why
nice
I said there's a way to save, but if no one figures it out, I will tell the players how to do it. Or at least give them a hint.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea if nobody figures it out. If somebody does, though, I mean, they've got an advantage.
Yep. That is how Ku5ogrande goes.
So, from what I see, this is actually a movie game. Am I correct? Saying
No, it's not. It just happens to have the same name as several movies.
Are you serious? Like,
Yes, I'm serious.
I don't know, it could be based off the 91 movie with...
No, the 91 movie actually has a better plot than this.
Okay. Dang it. Well,
I set
never mind,
up the joke for it being a movie game at the beginning, but then we had sound problems, so I had to abandon it unfortunately.
Well, you can do it whenever. Oh, this description says that it's a sort of alone-in-the-dark-esque game. I'm not sure that's true, but sure, go for it, you know?
It's just alone in the dark. Sorry, continue.
Oh, the game was sort of designed by somebody named David Klein, who I don't know if he's done a whole bunch of games. He produced an Animaniacs bowling game. I mean, that's got to be good.
Sure.
So, yeah, what is going on right now? What do you think is going to be one of the big walls coming up for the players?
Figuring out where to go.
Okay.
Bladeworks Master looks like he has a definite lead, as he's actually crossed the bridge that Yagamoth is now also crossing. The nice thing about this game is that it's basically linear. So,
Okay,
I
like
leave it for our players to figure it out.
tiny bit of exploration, but otherwise linear.
Yep.
Are there lots of ways to get distracted, though?
I mean, there's small forks, but in general, no, Bladeworks Master, pick up the yellow orb. You need it. There you go. There are small little forks, but otherwise, no. It's pretty much a. It's pretty much there's only one correct route that will take you to the end. It's just
Okay.
if you don't have enough little yellow orbs from the enemies, you can't activate your transporter and get the heck off this planet.
Yeah, stupid planet. I don't want to go to Ice Planet. I want to go to, like, Chocolate Planet. Lots of chocolate.
Cadus points out that my commentary is not matching the stream.
Yeah, either your streams are behind or mine are.
Well, I'm going to just refresh my window real quick.
Cool.
Caro Z asks, do you have to fight all the enemies or can you ignore them? You don't have to fight all of them, but you do have to kill a certain number in order to have enough yellow orbs in order to actually get out of the level. Additionally, Bladeworks Master is in a room that, if I recall correctly, has infinite enemies.
Well, that's a joy. Infinite enemies.
Definitely.
Well, like, if you have to grind for yellow orbs, maybe that is advantageous.
Yeah, but at the same time, it also means that you want to get out of that room fast.
Yeah. I mean, if you get all your orbs and then get out, sure.
I mean, you have to kill a certain number anyway, though. Yagamoth has also made it to the room with just way too many enemies.
Now remember, everybody watching, only 2 players will be moving on from this match to round 3. So it's important that they take first or second place. Oh my gosh, these sounds. I know these. Why do I know these sounds?
Because they were probably used in The Crow.
You're probably right, actually, yeah.
The developers really didn't do much except change the models some, but otherwise the game doesn't really, they don't really change the way the game looks.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh my gosh. At least the levels are different, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The Toe has has looked at the control menu. Probably a good idea.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I love that Blade is asking in Discord, does blocking exist? And that's something that, you know, if you look at the control menu, or if one of the other players responds and answers, then that's fine. But, you know, a lot of this is just, you gotta figure it out on your own. Figure out how to actually learn how to play a game. Yeah, I think Tell has discovered that saving exists. That is pretty huge.
I mean, I told them that they can save. It's just I didn't tell them how. Again, if none of them figure out how by the 20-minute mark, I will give them a hint.
Is it that annoying?
No, it just you have to recognize that there's a pause menu. Well, rather, there's a pause screen. And then in the pause screen, pressing buttons will do things. All of the built-in cheat codes in the game are activated by being in the pause screen and pressing a combination of various buttons.
Okay. Gotcha,
I'm not telling them how to do that.
I like these wolves because they do not attack like wolves. Okay, seriously, attacking with your paws? Not a good... You've got teeth, you stupid wolf. You use your teeth.
Don't use your paws, use your hooves.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and try to get things caught up a little bit. Yeah, I feel like with Blade on the bottom left, we're just going to have it be a little bit delayed due to the buffering that's going on here. You know, I feel like an ice planet probably wouldn't have that much life on it, including wolves. Probably especially wolves, you know? Why are wolves even on this planet? What are they doing?
Eating the tauntauns.
Ah, okay.
So Yagamoth has a clear lead here. Yagamoth, so Sen says Yaga finally noped out of there, and I believe you can only nope out of there after killing a certain number of enemies.
You're probably right, yeah. We have a nice little dome that Yagamoth is going around. And I think this is a lead, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is a definite lead.
Very nice. And Yagamoth is actually really good at figuring out some of these jank video games. I mean, he speedruns... What is it? Rockman X for the NES.
I question his choices in speedruns, but that's fine.
I don't. I love that game. I absolutely love it.
I know you do. That doesn't change the fact that I also question your taste in speedruns.
Oh no, the poor doggy's dead.
It's okay, there will be more of them.
Oh well, good. Good. My gosh. I'm sorry, this music is just so rockin', but there's nothing happening. Nothing happening at all. I'm looking at some of the character model creators for this game, and as it turns out, they really didn't do modeling for very many other games. Like, one of the character modelers, this was their second game that they did art and graphics for, and the other ones, this was their only game, essentially. It's... Unfortunately, I think it does show here. However, one of the people who did work on this moved on to be the animation director for Halo 4.
That actually explains a lot.
Uh-oh. Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a thing.
Uh-oh. Hurt? Hurt? This music's so good.
I'm glad you're enjoying.
At least the music is decent and enjoyable. Yeah, it's not exactly original, but it's fun. Yeah, the same person who did the audio for this went on to do the audio for The Crow, and that was their last game.
That was the last game the studio did.
Ah, well, probably for the best. I'm gonna say that's for the best.
No way.
Like, they tried, I will give them that, but they didn't succeed.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're 16 minutes into this. Honestly, this match is going really fast for me. It's being fun.
That's because
so
you're
far.
not braining.
My gosh, it's just not working. It really isn't. Like, very rarely do I sit down at a computer, play around with settings, and think, I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's just me today. But that's okay, I got Tylenol. That's gonna help. Like, luckily this game isn't visually scarring, and the audio's enjoyable enough. I think I'm gonna be fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I like these jars of health. They're like the protein jars that you would see at this store. I've never gotten a protein shake drink thingy powder. But that's what they are. They're just sitting there spinning. Gotta get protein so that you can survive.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, KM apparently is saying that this game is garbage. I haven't ever actually played this, so, like, what is the most frustrating thing about trying to play?
Oh, I think Yagamoth is almost at the end of the stage.
Oh, baby, yeah, we got a cutscene. And now it's a fight!
So, the fact that the camera does whatever it wants makes it very hard to see anything. It's just constantly zoomed all the way out, except when it decides to swing around, and it also completely messes with your perception of how you're turning, because this is tank controls. So sometimes the camera will be facing one direction, then switch around to the entire other side, and suddenly your left and right are completely flipped.
Okay.
It's a combination of just terrible controls and frustrating game.
Yeah. Ooh, Yagamoth, back to the beginning.
That's a commanding lead. And he was very close.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
No one has figured out how to save yet, and we're almost at the 20-minute mark. I'm about to go and make a comment.
I think that's probably a good idea. One bad thing, though, is that Yagamoth, who made the most progress, honestly loses a lot due to the death and not knowing save before this.
On the other hand, he has the most health.
Well, he's figured out how to save.
Never mind, he just figured it out 5 seconds before I said anything.
Because one person has found how to save.
I now can't say anything. He did it in the 5 seconds right before where I would have given this information out to everyone. They're going to hate him for this.
Yeah.
So for anyone who's wondering how do you do it, you press start, which brings up the pause screen, and then you press select, which brings up the menu. It also tells you how much percentage complete you have, which gives you, which is what the yellow orbs are doing.
Are you serious? That is ridiculous. Like, I'm glad that he played around with the menu enough to find that, because I'm not sure anybody else is going to find it. Like, they definitely see that there is a load. But how do you load? They probably think you have to get through the level before you can save. Actually, yeah, good question. Did you give them a manual? I do not see one.
No, I didn't find one.
Well. Yeah,
if I had found one, I would have considered it, but I did some quick Googling and just went, everything about this game keeps on being confused for what is probably a better movie. So,
yeah, that sounds about right. So
I'm sure that what Cam says, I'm sure that one exists. I respond, I'm positive one does, but I don't know if anyone's done a decent scan of it.
Yeah, Panzer Dave has just been going around trying to find any information about how to save, because I think he knows it's there. He just doesn't know how.
I hope he figures it out.
Blade is just trying to kill all these bad guys, but unfortunately dies. That is a game over. So, can you literally save anywhere?
Yes.
And load from that exact spot?
Yes.
So, it's extremely helpful.
If you know how to do it. Oh, Panzer Dave, you're almost there.
Wait, Yagamoth is trying to get to the save. Can he not save in every screen? What is this? RBW, what is happening in life?
I think the game, he's in combat.
Oh, you have to kill the dog in order to save. Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to let you save in combat.
That's dumb. How do you know when you're out of combat?
You stop shuffling forward.
Ah, hey, there we go. Yagamoth can save there. Nope.
No way.
No way. I love it. Yeah, I really hate his shamble, though, while he's getting ready to fight. It is very awkward. I still think yet nobody has managed to successfully save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yagamoth has.
Oh, maybe he's just like, this part is trivial. Let's get through it right now. No, saving does take time, so I can understand that mentality as well.
So Cadus has linked a manual in chat, so I will leave it to you to go and read and describe the wonderful things you can do. And there is a huge list of just special attacks you can perform.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let me go ahead and zoom in. This is very, very important stuff. So let me read you a story. This is a story about Perfect Weapon. Captain Blake Hunter, Earth Command Defense Forces top agent and world champion martial artist, has seen it all and beat them all. A man transported into an unfamiliar dimension without cause or reason. Is the enemy unaware of Blake's exceptional skills, or was he handpicked because of them? Blake is now facing the fight of his life and facing it alone. While he doesn't know what lurks in the world that surrounds him, he does know one thing. The ultimate battle is the one you fight alone. Captain Blake Hunter recording, current date unknown, current location unknown. I'm utterly lost and utterly alone. Time and place mean nothing to me in this alien land. As for my abductors, they are nowhere to be seen. For now, my only enemy is the strange world that lies before me. I now venture out in search of shelter and answers. And so, in a magnificent world, gilded by beauty, reality is not as it appears, for survival lies cloaked in deception.
That is their tagline for the game.
Yeah. Survival lies cloaked in deception. What's deceiving us? Look, the wolves are not deceiving me. You just kick them in the face until they die.
The real deception was convincing people that this game was worth buying.
Yeah, you're probably right. So the first place that they're on, the lovely name of this place is Ice Moon. And then Garden Moon. And then Forest Moon. Yeah, great names.
No way.
See, the toe tried using the password screen.
Oh, geez, everybody has struggled. Yeah, Toe is typing in Discord. Now to play, am I missing something or is the game this bad? And it's a little bit of both. I'd say both.
Yeah, that's true. You are missing something, but this game is this bad. Just watch Yakumoth slowly shuffle through a den of sleeping critters.
Honestly, that's the way to do it. If you're gonna go past some deadly beasts, you better shuffle. Okay, go
Well, he
slow.
can save now. He better do so.
Yeah.
He's not in combat.
Well, maybe.
So, unless someone else has made it to the boss, I believe the toe is in a clear second.
I believe that's what it is right now. Yakumoth first, the Toe second. But the Toe doesn't know how to save. Oh, Yakumoth managing to get a lovely save there. I think this is a little bit before the boss. So Yakumoth is definitely nailing down the progress up to this point. Good, good.
No way.
Alright,
Yes,
go beat that boss.
Yeah, kick his butt.
The one thing I'm glad about is that you can't fall off from a bad jump, because the game would just be absolutely impossible if that were the case.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, grab the protein shake, Yakumoth, and now shake your booty till the end of this room. That guy wants to fight. Nope. Just leaving. Yeah, okay. I guess you didn't even have to fight there. Just keep shuffling.
Just keep shuffling, just keep shuffling. You're in combat form, Yaga, you can't save.
Well, how are you supposed to know that, you know?
Because he walks normally when he's not in combat form.
Oh, yeah. But, like, the game doesn't really give any indication. Like, PS1 was a really weird era when it came to telling people what to do in video games. A lot of the times, they really didn't say anything. Like, in the game, it was in the manual, and that was it. PlayStation 2 really picked up teaching the basic mechanics in the game so that you didn't have to have additional reading material.
And that's also why we stopped having manuals, which were really good.
Oh, some of the manuals are amazing. Not all of them. A lot of, especially since you can lose them, that was a huge problem. Or, you know, that Grandma didn't care.
Well, Blockbuster sure didn't.
Blockbuster.
Yaga, you beat the boss.
Yeah, at this point, I'm almost wondering if anybody else is going to beat the first boss. I'd bet that we see at least one or two people.
I think the possibility exists, but it really comes down to how well the AI behaves and so on.
Okay.
All right, Yaga, you've got orbs. But do you have enough orbs?
No way.
Poor Yaga.
Running down a hallway.
He's gonna have to go back and farm some enemies for orbs.
But does he even know that he needs orbs?
No, of course not.
Nothing in this makes sense. Why do you need orbs? Are there, like,
Power the teleporter.
to power the teleporter? Well,
Yes.
I don't know. Is that how it's going to be in the future? Everybody just hoarding all the orbs, you know, so that you can't teleport wherever you want? I don't like that future. I'm not a fan.
This is the future. This might just be the present on another planet.
So it is essence energy per the manual. When a fighter has been defeated, its essence can be absorbed by Blake. It is essential that Blake absorb as much as possible. Its effect on Blake will be revealed as you progress through the game. Even the manual doesn't tell you.
Even the manual won't tell you why you need to collect the orbs.
There are many other items and traps that you will encounter. Some will help, some will create more danger. We would tell you more, but then we would have to absorb you.
The
not even
manual
kidding.
is even unhelpful. There you go, game.
This is dumb. This is so dumb. Also, I'm not going to be absorbed by the developers. No. Developers, come to my house, okay? Go ahead, do a little knock, knock, knock. I'm going to get, like, one of those spring-loaded welcome mats. Boing! Said you flying across the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm not putting up with that. Absorbing me, absorb my butt.
That's an interesting thing to say, bro.
Yeah, I'll probably not say that again for a while. Oh my gosh. Yagamoth just trying to go in that thing. I don't know if that's what you need to do. Do you need orbs for that?
You need more orbs.
How are you supposed to know? How? How?
There's a reason why this game is really, really bad.
Yeah, I hate this game.
Well, this wasn't my first choice. They vetoed the first one, so I went with, okay, what's the next best thing that's not a nuke?
Then again,
And yes,
this is being
was that?
pretty fun though. I'm enjoying the music. The music, I think, is what saves this for me.
Yeah, the music is good. The Lupine one says, this isn't a nuke, and my response is, this isn't a nuke.
Like, I feel like the fifth element is a little bit more playable. What did Toe just die?
No way.
Yeah, I think he died. I didn't see how.
Oh no. Per chat, he got dunked. But that still is second place. Like, Panzer Dave and Blade Works
No way.
have not made it to the boss, and I think that they're at the point where they're not going to be trying to save. Only Yagamoth figured that out.
I think he figured out half of the puzzle, but the other half is getting orbs, and I don't know if he's going to figure that out before he freezes to death.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. In general, when video games get released, you have to make the assumption that even if the game is difficult, the devs created a way to make some progress. So,
No way.
I think it is a good assumption, especially in the PlayStation era, that if you are dying a lot on the first level, there probably is something that you're missing. That is definitely a good assumption to have.
No way.
No way.
Well, here's an infinite enemy spawn area, so Yaga should be able to get enough essence here.
I mean, he already ran past the yellow orb in there, though.
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't know he needs to collect yellow orbs.
Oh, Panzer Dave came over again.
Yagmoth probably
Baby.
thinks he missed a key or something.
Yeah, you're probably
When
right.
really, this game just needs him to kill more things.
Yagamoth not even collecting. Oh, there we go. He absorbed it. Okay, I think. Is walking over an orb enough to absorb it?
Yeah, everything in this game is you just walk over it and it gets sucked into your body.
Weird.
And Zandri comments, I just love how much this game looks like a music video. Everyone's dancing, camera zooming in and out. I respond, this is a terrible music video then.
I don't know, it's like a music video from the 90s.
Maybe.
Except less apocalyptic somehow. Because those got weird, okay? I watched one of the old Jessica Simpson's music videos like just a day or two ago. Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah, well...
Like, she was walking
whatever.
on some weird black fluid, and I think helicopters attacked her. Like, I'm glad that attack helicopters care enough about Jessica Simpson to go and try to shoot, but man, for a music video, very weird.
I believe it.
Well, we're 37 minutes into this. For those who are new here, Ku5ogrande, the Bad Video Game Tournament, goes with our matches to see how far people are able to make it in the hour. So right now, Yagamoth, being past the first boss of the game, is definitely in the lead. The Toe has made it to the first boss, even though he did get game over. He still has that high watermark. Now, Panzer Dave and Blade can both make it to the boss pretty...
No way.
We've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. We could definitely see somebody else move up into second place. First place, I think, is still stealable if people figure out orbs.
Yep. And saving would help too.
No way. Well, okay.
No
yes
way.
Yes way. So, from what I see, there are multiple difficulties for this game. There's easy. The description there is, need we say more? Normal difficulty, major butt-kicking skills needed. Perfect
No way.
difficulty is so you think you're the weapon.
Yeah, they're on normal. I'm not going to give them hard on this.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Last time I was involved with a game that was hard was picked for the players, it did not go well for them.
So, did you know you can run when you're in combat mode?
Yeah, you need to double tap, I think.
No, it's triple tap up and hold.
Ah, triple tap. Got it.
Double tap up is dash.
Right, there's a difference. Got it.
Triple tap up and hold. Yeah, that's right, okay?
Triple tap up because up is the forward button because tank controls.
Like, honestly, the controls in here, they're so complicated. They're just so much. Yagamoth is dead. Gonna be booting up that load, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, Blade getting a good shuffle, grabbing some of that extra health on the way. I mean, you want it. Luckily, it's just in the way. You don't have to really go anywhere else. Yeah, no more triple tap and hold these days in video games. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Bladeworks Master is up to the boss.
Yeah, we've got a boss now. Blade is really excited, by the way, and this puts Blade in a solid third, and he could possibly move up to second. Which, honestly, that is a really critical place to be in. You need to take at least second in order to move on in this tournament. And considering that this cheese kick strat is actually kind of working. Oh my gosh. I think Blade is just going to destroy this boss in one shot.
Believe
Wait.
in your inner Huarong.
Yes! The boss is down.
That's a clear second then.
Very nice.
Alright, how many orbs does Blade have? He hasn't figured out the menu, so there's no way for me to see. The hope is that he has enough.
How do you know when you have enough?
No way.
Well, the teleporter will work, or you could open up the menu from the pause screen, and it will say there's a little yellow bar on it that will show how much you have. And if the little yellow bar is full, you can move on.
Yeah. This type of camera kind of worked for Resident Evil, kind of worked for Alone in the Dark. It does not work for this game at all.
It does not.
Oh, okay. I just need to remember to breathe. I don't have to hold my breath because other people are stressed. I don't have to stress. I can relax. I can watch this.
You can.
Oh no, Blade got cornered by the enemies here, and based off of the messages in Discord, yep.
Yep. Well, still a clear second.
Yeah, the second
Clear
place.
second. Possibly, it's clear second because I did not know how many orbs he had, so I could not actually verify if it was a first.
Agreed. Honestly, I think that's completely fine.
The toe is also there at the orb machine, but does not have sufficient orbs.
Oh no!
And I don't know how many orbs he has, so I can't comment on this. I think that's a third right now.
Yagamoth typed in Discord, did we get any more instructions than the save often? And Blade asked, is there even saving? Oh no.
Oh.
I'm not going to say
Yeah.
anything in Discord. I'll let them figure it out. Did they miss something other than the instructions there? I think that's fair for you to, if there were crucial things that you said in Discord, fair to tell them if there was or not.
Oh, it was pointed out that if you press select and make the map big, you can see how many orbs in the bottom right.
Okay, so yes, there was something else.
I think all of them have figured out how the map works, so I should mention that if you press select, the map you make the map large. And I think, and then they can decide if the little orbs in the bottom right corner mean anything to them. What do you think, bro?
Sure, that sounds good. I just love it. They're getting to this portal. They can't get through.
Alright, I have told the players if you press select, you can get a big map. There's other useful information here as well.
I'm going to ping them all so that they get that information.
Oh geez, the total of 25 orbs. That's nowhere close to enough.
No way.
How many do you need?
No way. No way.
I think it's something like 60 or 70?
Ugh. Wait, 60 or 70? What?
Each orb counts for more than one.
Perfect weapon. Okay. Huh. Okay, so Yagamoth has decided to search Discord to see if there is anything else. I don't believe there is. We pretty much just
No, I didn't say
gave a
anything
quick
else.
Recap, yeah.
I've given a hint about... You can see Yaga's bar is really just not close to full enough. But this is up to the players now.
Yeah, this is so not straightforward, this game.
No way.
No way.
Heck, using the item power-ups, including the health pickups, is something that that not all the players have figured out.
So, I'm taking a look at game FAQs, and there's not a single FAQ for this game. There's hints and tips. And the hints and tips about the orbs say you have to have a certain number, and if you don't, go back. That's all. That's all it says.
Yep. You think I should comment on the orbs toward if at the 50-minute mark?
No.
Or do you think the map hint was enough?
No, I don't think giving information would be good because, honestly, it would all depend on where they are in that moment. And if somebody
That's
got an
true.
untimely game over before that, then it would be unfair to them.
That's fair. Okay.
Yep. We try... Mind you, back in the day, in the early days when it was more for fun and less for whatever this is, we sometimes did that. And yeah, I think that eventually it did cause some problems for some of the players because I feel like some of them had unfairly gotten an advantage or a disadvantage. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, I expected them to kill more enemies on their way through, which is why when they ran through and didn't have enough orbs, it did not occur to me that they would have insufficient orbs to actually clear the level.
No way.
Just not something I figured would happen. That's probably me just not expecting them to,
No way.
Yep, no
Wait.
way.
Can you drop the key? Why can you drop the key?
I don't know.
No way.
No way.
The toe is asking for a standings check.
No way. No way.
Should I respond to that?
Yeah, go for it. I'm sorry, I had pasta, and I was right in the middle of a big bite. Now, yeah, the toe is currently in third, Blade second, Yagamoth first. Yagamoth is definitely struggling. Well, everybody's struggling. This game, the worst part about this game is that it's extremely obtuse. It is not easy to understand what to do, where you need to go. Well, I mean, where you need to go is kind of obvious, but when you get to the end and you can't go through the portal, why not? Well, did you have the manual? No? Then you're not going to beat the first level.
I mean, did you have the manual? Yes. You still don't really know. The manual didn't say anything.
Yeah, there has to be information somewhere here about how to beat a level.
Not really. It's why the hints and tips shown on GameFAQs, by the way, are ones apparently mailed over from the developer.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's right at the top of the hints and tips there. It says, like, I contacted them and this is what they sent. And so the comment that you need a certain number of orbs is exactly how helpful they were willing to be.
That's so dumb. That is incredibly dumb. For those who are wondering, my pasta is chicken carbonara. That means chicken with carbon.
So burnt chicken?
Burnt chicken.
So carbonara is an Italian pasta dish from Rome made with egg, hard cheese, cured pork, and black pepper. Something I will never eat.
Why?
Because it contains pork.
Well, that's bacon.
Yeah.
You don't eat bacon?
No.
Oh, it's really good. I'll eat it.
That's what they tell me.
Oh no. Well, that's okay. You can give me all your bacon, RVW. Yeah.
You can have it.
Yes.
I have cooked it before for other people.
Oh no.
But I do not eat it.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like the toes figured out how to use items, which is good, but it's just, you gotta get more orbs, and then beat the boss.
Oh, the wolves. What about turkey bacon? Will you eat turkey bacon?
I've eaten that. Turkey bacon is great.
It's pretty good. You're not missing out too much then. Like a little bit, but not too much.
I mean, it is, according to everyone who talks to me, it is a sad, poor excuse for real bacon. But
Whatever, those people are dumb. It's close enough, okay?
okay, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, we're gonna have a heated discussion in chat right now.
No way.
Yeah. The thing is, it's
better.
less greasy. It's healthier for you. And honestly, I think it tastes just fine.
Panzer Dave is right up near where the boss is, too. Wonder how many orbs Panzer Dave has.
I don't know. I don't
It
know.
would be absolutely hilarious if he had enough orbs that he actually would turn around and win this just because.
That'd be so ridiculous. Absolutely
great.
ludicrous.
No way.
I don't know how many orbs he has, though, so...
No way.
The dream is real, but... That's all I can say about that.
I'm just watching this. I would be so frustrated. That was a good
I did
camera on
not catch
Yagamoth's.
how many orbs there were at that moment.
No way.
Well, he hasn't gotten to the boss, has he?
He's right in front of the boss's fortress. He needs to get through this room, and the boss is in the next room.
Okay, let's see if Panzer Dave is able to get there. These enemies here, this is basically an infinite spawn room, so you don't have to fight all of them. You can just
67
run.
orbs. He has enough. If he can just get through the room and beat the boss in 6 minutes, he will completely flip the standings.
That would be ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. I would go ahead and say that he needs to get to the portal as well. Because
Yes, I mean, that's true. He does need to get to the portal, but I figure that is pretty straightforward once you've beaten the boss.
there's enough time. There's
There
definitely
is.
enough time.
It has all the orbs. Bladeworks Master's up to the boss again. Panzer Dave continues inching forward. Okay,
Just ignore the bad guys. Keep going. There we
keep
go.
going. Keep going. Boss is here. How many orbs did Bladeworks Master have? I didn't see in that quick map check.
I have no idea.
Might be enough? I don't know.
Possibly. Okay. Panzer Dave is fighting this enemy over here. The enemy is taking some damage. Is that the boss?
Yes.
Okay, boss. If he goes down and then Panzer Dave gets to the teleporter, that may be enough to move from fourth to first. But yeah, the camera is kind of bad. Just a teeny
Only kind of.
Oh, it's so bad. Hey, the boss is down.
Boss is down. Just need to get to the warp portal.
No way.
No way.
Just, that's all you need to do, Panzer Dave. You've got over 100 orbs. You've got 3 minutes. Just make it to the portal. Come on.
Are you going to be able to do it? Oh my gosh. The suspense. Okay. Panzer Dave is just trying to figure out where to go. Is that the correct direction? I don't know.
I believe it is.
Oh! And there we go. Dave getting to the portal. Is that... He's trying. How do you go through it?
No way. No way.
How do you go through the portal?
Is he not moving forward enough? Or maybe he has to hit a button. I do not remember how to activate the portal. Press
Maybe. I
buttons,
mean,
Dave.
we've seen this room from a different angle as well, so...
The comments are, it looks like there's a button. So go up to the button and find the right button and press the right control, I guess.
No way.
No way. Oh, yeah, you might have to walk around the portal, go to the switch. Or
No way.
maybe? I don't know. I don't know. This is really dumb. Oh my gosh. I see a control panel. It's certainly there. Do you have to kick it? Do you have to hug it? Can he go inside? He can definitely go inside. Yes. Okay. Is this gonna be it? Oh, the panel, it's right there. Panzer Dave, go for it. Get the... I'm sorry, but...
Obtuse game is obtuse.
No way.
Hit the panel! Hit the panel!
No way.
I'm checking right now in a YouTube video if there's some button that needs to be pressed that I'm missing.
Yeah, and the toe is right in the same place as well. Just can't do anything.
Might not
No.
be enough. Yeah,
No way.
it's just go up and press the panel. I think Panzer Dave has enough orbs. I could be wrong, but it's almost time. I want
Yeah.
at time. I'm going to ask the mole to bring up the menu just so I can see if the orb count was high enough.
All right, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to see, because honestly, I have no clue. But at the same time, you know, this won't be their latest orb count.
No, but
Right.
I just want to see what Panzer Dave would have because that would tell me a bunch.
Aha. Well, everybody, that is time. We are done with this video game. And why did it jump over to... You know, okay, Twitch, YouTube, whatever the crap you are, you know that is absolutely not the thing that
He doesn't have
chose.
enough orbs at 100 something. That's why it was not activating.
He doesn't have enough?
You can see the percent complete, and the yellow bar is the orb bar.
Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. What a video
This game is just mean.
Yeah, I would agree. Honestly, I feel like it's very difficult or possibly impossible to see who really, like, all of the orbs that were collected in the various playthroughs, since they didn't even open up the menus every time.
It would be unfair for me to grade it on orbs because I didn't mention it in the instructions, so we have to do it by progress. And by order of people getting to the portal, having beaten the boss, it is Yagamoth, Bladeworks Master, The Toe, Panzer Dave.
I am gonna go ahead and let Yagamoth come on over and chat with us if he wants. But yeah, honestly, everything could have changed right at the end if Panzer Dave had just barely gotten enough of the orbs. See, I thought it was like 50 or 60.
I said it was 60 or 70. I thought the number was a lot lower because I just did not remember how many you needed.
Yeah. And Yagamoth, yeah, you're the victor because you definitely killed the boss first and got to the portal. Yeah, and honestly, oh my gosh, I don't know. This has been a match. Absolutely nuts. Yagamoth, though, is the victor. Yagamoth and, was it the Toe or Blade who will be moving on?
Kata says it's 150 yellow orbs.
Hello there, Yagamoth. Surprise, you won. He's not even gonna say anything to me. Look, blame Wizard. Blame Wizard. We're not hearing you if you're talking. Oh, I saw you light up.
Give me a second.
Yeah, there we go. Let me see if I can get this turned up so that we can hear your lovely voice over here. Hello there, Yagamoth. Nope. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can't hear anything in Discord. Yagamoth, I would just say disconnect and reconnect, and if needed, restart Discord. That's usually going to be the best way to deal with it. Oh my gosh, yeah, how do you think they did, Wizard?
They did amazingly. They did a fantastic job in a game that is utter butts. They did better in 1 hour than I did it, and I had a bit more instructions than they did.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to think. This is a game that I would probably try playing for a little bit, for about 10 minutes, and then be like, let's play something else, and I'd never go back to this game. Gotta be honest, that is the vibe that I got. But I'm trying to think, anything else with this?
I don't know.
Same.
Just don't know.
I don't exactly know either. Well, if Yagamoth is able to get his mic working in the near future, that would be great, but I do want to do our reveal for the next game right now as well.